that's better. That's better. Okay. Hi. Starting in 5. Hi, Janine. Great. Hi. Hello, Liz. No. Hi, wave if you're out there. Let's see. Got about 2 more minutes for our 12 o'clock chair yoga class. So if you're out there, hi, Barbara. Shake it out. Anita. And I hope Terry's out there too. Got Jack here, the troublemaker. Let's see if I can get him in. Can you see over here? Oh, he's such a troublemaker. Hi, Bessie, Mickey, Cindy. Great, so good. This light is really not doing me justice, right? Hi, babies. Great. So again, all you need is a place to sit. You can even do some of this laying down. Really just want to keep everybody kind of in that movable place. Let me take this chair away, get ready. Who else is there? Oh, Jane. Beautiful. Nice. Vicky, Victoria. Wonderful. Kathy. Nice to see you. Good. Let's see. Hi, Penelope. So, as I said today, just a chair. Really just take the time to self-care. Take care of yourself. Patricia, Jennifer. We just want to move our bodies, feel good. As some of you know, I kind of automatically tell some pretty bad jokes at times, just you know, your shoulders are hurting, like, or getting tired. It's like, oh, okay, take a breath. So I really want us to be able to connect on all parts, body, mind, spirit. Really important, Lorraine, on that side. Really important that we just find some lightness as well in our days. So this movement, this breath. If a dog, like they're wrestling already behind me, I don't even know. Somebody sent me a message and asked if I could tilt the screen down a little bit more so they could see the animals better. I'm thinking, that's all good. I love it. So whatever makes it work is good with me. So Richard, hi. So as we get going today, I'm going to move to my seat. I hope the dogs will be on their best, hey Jane, behavior, but also be themselves. Let's go. I'm actually going to turn it up a little bit. Here comes Fred. You want to come in, Fred? Hi, boy. So I have suggested a couple times with these classes, grab maybe some cans of soup. Guys, that's too much. And the soups are great. Like when we come into, if you can even see me amongst these beastly dogs, the cans of soup are great to elevate. This is live, folks. To elevate you a little bit if we go into a forward fold. Thank you, Fred. I have blocks, so I'm going to use those as an example. You can use the blocks for cans of soup. Yeah, so as we settle, we just quiet down. Just find yourself in your chair or your bed or your lazy boy, whatever it is. Just let your sit bones rock a little bit. Just move your body a little bit side to side. And that really just lets you create a foundation, a space that you can root into. Jack, leave him alone. And then just notice how you're sitting, if you're kind of rounded and slumping. Or if you can begin to, Jack, leave him alone. He doesn't like that. He's an old man. If you can begin to sit a little bit taller, lengthen the spine. And just feel how that is in your body. That lengthening actually opens up your heart. Makes you feel a little bit, I don't know, I always feel a little bit better. When I sit tall, I feel like I've got this. I'm going to be okay. I'm strong. And then, And then allow yourself to just take these shoulders and just roll them and get some nice space into your neck. And then just let the shoulders melt down the back of the body. The neck is long. And just notice the face, the facial muscles. Maybe you're gripping them. See if you can let them go. See if you can relax these temples, these eyebrows, your eyelids, and all the tiny little muscles around the eyes. See if you can relax them. And then just come into the mouth. I want you to see if you can be comfortable with it since nobody's around us. Open your mouth up and then stick out your tongue. And then take an inhale. Exhale again, out with the tongue. A nice lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale. And a really nice cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. And then just let the lips softly touch and let the tongue rest behind the bottom row of teeth. And just feel the space in your jaw. And just let yourself settle. And begin to connect to the inhales through the nose. And the soft exhales out through the nose or even out through the mouth. Again, just feel your breath as it comes in through the nose. And maybe out through the nose or the mouth, whatever's comfortable for you. Again, just feel the rise of the breath and the fall of the breath. And just notice if the mind is busy and distracted, and just endlessly just keep returning to the breath. And just quieting yourself here, just again, endlessly returning to the expansion and the release of the breath. Just take your time, just feel the breath into your heart center, into the neck and shoulder blades, into the rib cage. Don't need to be huge, just a nice kind of even breath if you can begin to find that. That breath as it flows in, see if you can let it just flow out just as evenly, just as smoothly. Just take your time, bringing in the air, letting out the air. And as we just release ourselves, calm our minds, and come into our practice today. This practice, just bringing gentleness to yourself and to your life and to those around you. Just practicing that space of warming your heart, calming your soul. And just find as you take your practice with me today, again, just being easy. Don't overdo it. Just let yourself move here. Let yourself just softly move into your body. Let the mind come into your body. Just a few more breaths. Just feel the breath, the tickle at the end of the nose. The exhales out. And again. And then just very softly and connected, bring these fingertips together, palms together, heel of hand together, Anjali Mudra. And just bow your head down to your heart. And as you do, just feel up the back of the neck, into the shoulder blades, that openness. Let the thumbs rest there on your chest. And we bow into each other. We bow into ourselves. Really trying to connect here with each other. We've created such a wonderful little family here on this Facebook page. It's amazing, inspirational, supporting each other. And just practicing that gentleness to self and to those around you and to this world. And then take a nice inhale as you lift your head. And exhale softly out through the mouth. And again, take a nice inhale. Softly out through the mouth as you exhale. And one more like that. Inhale. And exhale. And then from here, we're going to take another inhale. And you can come with me or just listen to that beautiful sound, that universal sound of Om that brings us even more together. Inhaling. So nice. Good. Nice. Bring the hands down onto your knees. And we're just going to start today with our feet. So working the other way. Often I start at the shoulders and work down. We're going to start today with our feet. So I want you to have the feet underneath your knees, and you're sitting really nice and tall, sit bone dropping down. And there's a slight lift of that pelvic floor, that kind of belly slightly lifting up, the belly button lifting up, and then that heart opening. So that just keeps us standing tall. I'll remind you of that throughout the practice so that we can stay connected into this core foundation here. And then from here, we're just going to take and roll up to the ball of that right foot. So as you roll to the ball of that right foot, you're lifting that right heel. I'm trying to hear you. Yeah. And then as you do, just take and reach a little bit more, and then just let that foot roll back down. That's our movement. So again, roll up into the ball of that foot, kind of stretching the sole of the foot and the toes, and then roll it back down. Good. Again, can you not roll to the ball of that right foot, lifting it up, and then let it roll back down. And we're going to do 2 more. Roll to the ball of that right foot. Just lift it up, that heel, and then lower that heel back down. Good. 1 more. Roll to the ball of that right foot, lifting that heel, and then let that heel roll back down. Really nice. And then we're going to come to the other side. So the left foot, same thing. We're going to lift the heel, rolling to the ball of that left foot. Pause there for a moment. I just kind of want you to connect to it. We have the tendency to make movement and then our brain is somewhere else. I want you to just feel, lift a little bit more, spread the toes, feel that into the whole leg and into the foot and the toes, and then let that heel roll back down. Really nice. And again, roll to the ball of that left foot, lifting the heel, and then roll back down. Again, 3 more. Roll to the ball, lift that pelvic floor, let the heart stay open, no slumping, and then roll back down. Really nice. 2 more. Roll up. Feels good. Bring energy into these feet. Roll down. And 1 more. Roll up. Beautiful. Roll it down. Nice. Really good. From here, we're going to go back to the right side. So we're going to roll up onto the ball of that right foot so the heel is lifted. I don't know if you can see. I'll do it this way so you can see. So as you have it lifted up, I want you then to just make, hold on, this camera's not helping me today. Yes, there. I want you to just take and keep the toes on the earth, but now we're just going to circle that foot a little bit at the ankle, and the knee will move as well. It should feel good. We're just getting some nice energy into the ankle. Feels good. I love it. Good. Now, just take and switch directions. So rolling that ball of the foot kind of over the toes and back around, making circles at the ankle and the toes. The knee moves as well. Again, should feel good. Perfect. Really nice. Now, just bring that heel back down. This time we're going to take that right leg and we're going to bring it out in front of us. So just extend it. And so if you're sitting back in the chair, you might go forward. Whatever. If you're laying down, you can do the same thing. Extend the leg. And I want you to take those right toes and turn them up to the sky and kind of flex that foot. So the toes are up to the sky and the leg is flexed and the toes are flexed, almost like you're pointing the toes back towards you. Yeah, and there's lots of energy, inner thighs through the center line of your body. Nice. And then here, point the right toes. So as we point them nice and long, still lift the pelvic floor. Feel the front of that quad, that big muscle in your right thigh, the front of your shin, and your calf muscle up the back should feel good. Yes, now we're going to move. We're going to take and slowly flex the foot. So reaching the toes up to the sky and then point again. Toes nice and long, active. And then 3 more. Flex the foot and then point. Actively point that foot. 2 more. Flex. Point. Beautiful. 1 more. And point. Nice. Now from here, just slide that right foot back down onto the earth. And we're going to come to the other side. So we're going to take that left leg long out in front. Again, shimmy around a little bit. Don't be shy to move and find what's right for you. Turn those toes up to the sky so that left leg is flexed. And then from here, as you do, just feel where this is. We're pausing here in that flexion. The toes are kind of trying to turn back towards you. They may not. That's okay. It's just that active kind of reaching into that. And you might even spread the toes for a moment. Nice. Feel the quad muscle in that left leg working. And then slowly from here, we're going to point and pause into the point. As you do, same thing. Keep lifting the belly up, opening up that heart. Point. Feel it up the back of that leg, up the front of that shin and that big muscle of the thigh. And you should also feel it into the front of the foot. It should feel good. And now we're going to move. So flex that foot. And then point that foot. Flex that foot again. And point that foot. 3 more, just like that. Flexing, really connecting to what you feel in your body, and then point. 2 more, flex, kind of lifting, engaging that quad muscle, pointing, feeling the shin and calf muscle. 1 more, flex it, and point it. Perfect. Slide that foot back in, and just give it a little shake, that leg. All right, so here we go. Now, just getting into that part of our practice, that yoga practice, that we have to kind of connect the brain a little bit. So we're going to take and kind of alternate sides with the feet, and that's going to be very interesting for me because I'm actually doing the opposite of what you're doing, so I'm really getting my brain working. So let's see if I can do this. So we're going to start with the right side. We're going to lift that right heel off the earth, and then we're going to bring it down, and we're going to lift the left. Bring it down, right, we're gonna lift it, and left, left lifts. Down with the left, up with the right. And again, up with the left, heel comes down, up with the right. Down, up with the left heel, just 1 more like this. Down with the left heel. And then up with the right heel. Now pause there, hold it for 3, active leg, 2, and 1, bring that foot down onto the earth, lift the left, get that activity, hold it, 3, and 2, and bring it down for 1, lift the right, and down, right again, yes, and down, right again, and down, left lifts up, left heel, and down, and again, and down, 1 more, and down. There you go. Pretty good, right? I got a little confused there for a minute. So we're going to stay with the legs just a little bit more. We're going to take that right leg again, and we're going to bring it out in front of us. Toes are up towards the sky, and we're sitting tall here. Nice. I want you to bring the hands down onto that left thigh, so it's to support you, so you don't kind of go too far forward. We really want to practice safety. And then from here, I want you just to take and slide the hands down maybe towards the edge of the knee, and then just let yourself lean forward a little bit. Beautiful, and then push back up. And again, we're gonna lean forward. I'll do it from the side if you can see me. And then back up. And again, lean forward. So just get that nice flow, and then push back up. And then 1 more time, leaning forward. I'm very confused now. There we go. And back up. Now this time, we're going to keep that right leg out in front of you, nice and long. We're going to take that left arm, we're going to take that right arm, reach it up to the sky. Get that nice big stretch into the whole side of your body. And then we're going to take that arm across our bodies to the up. This is not working. Pause with me for a second. We're going to take that right leg back out in front. And we're going to take that left arm up to the sky. Thank you, Ron, for helping me out. And then take this left arm across your body and come to the outside of that bent knee. And as you do that, you're going to just take a nice little twist to the right, opening up the heart. Hopefully you found what I'm talking about. And just take your breath there. We're twisting to the right, that right leg, twisting to the left, and that right leg is extended. Take another breath. Perfect. Now, you're going to come back through to center. We're going to do it right on this side. We're going to extend the opposite leg. So we're going to bring that left leg out in front. So as that left leg is out in front, we're going to take and bring the hands down onto that left thigh. We're going to take and lift nice and tall and then fold over it. So just stay with that. Left leg is long, right leg is bent. I think we're back on now. And then just push and lift up. Sorry, people, about that. Hope you can bear with this live video. And then slowly come back forward. And back up. There we go. Feels good. Relax, Samantha, right? One more. And then back up. Perfect. Now here we go. We're going to take that twist. So if you got confused and did it confused with me the other direction, switch and do it the right direction this time so you get that balance. So we're going to take and bring that right hand to the outside, that left hand to the outside of that right knee, and we're going to twist to the left. There we go. Makes sense now. Just take your time. Find this twist the opposite direction of what you just did before. So if I confused you all, it makes sense that you might be, where are we going? Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Nice. And then slowly come back to center. Bring that left leg in and give both legs a shake. Nice. Let's move on from that. Too complicated. Now, we're going to take and see if you can bring the soles of the feet together. So just be careful on the chair. We're just opening the legs up a little bit. This is kind of that Baddha Konasana, bound ankle pose. And your hands can be onto your thighs, or it can be on the chair. Or if you're laying down or in a more reclined position, you can just open them up slightly. Be really careful not to overdo on those hips. Sit nice and tall. And then as you do, just lift the chin a little bit, lift the belly a little bit, and get this nice stretch into the front of the body. Nice. Take another breath and inhale. And then exhale, just relax the hips. One more. And relax. Really nice. And then just let the gaze, the chin come back out. And then take these hands to the outside of the knees and slide those soles of the feet back onto the earth. Perfect. And then staying with these legs, we're going to take that right leg, we're going to lift it up and in. So as you do, just kind of draw it in. And if that feels a little difficult for you, then just keep the foot onto the earth and lift the heel like we did earlier. So wherever you are here, sitting nice and tall, we're just going to begin to circle that right hip one direction. Yeah, just feel that nice space as you take that circle one direction. Sit tall. If you're slumping, try and open up that heart. And then go the other way. Good. Switching the circles. You can always release that left hand. Good. One more circle. Perfect. Now, from here, if you need a break, bring that foot down, and I'll show you what we're doing next. We're going to take these hands and bring them behind that right leg. So if you can do that, now let's lift back up and do that. Perfect. And then from here, we're going to take that right leg. We're just going to extend it long and then bend it. Extend it long and bend. So keep going with that. Again, it can be modified. The leg can be lower, and you can just have the leg down and then extend it. Right? So whatever feels right to you. And again, one more. Extend it long and draw it in. Perfect. Bring that right foot down onto the earth. Give that little leg a shake. Shake a root. Nice. And then we're going to come to that left leg. So drawing it in or keeping the toes on the earth. Hands can come behind the leg if you're lifting it. Sit tall, open that heart. And then same thing, just begin to circle that left hip one direction. Really nice. Circling that one direction. Perfect. And then switch directions. You can always release a hand and circle with one hand. Perfect. And then if you need a break, just bring that leg down for a moment. It should feel good. Just give it a little rest. And then we're going to take this leg. You can bring the hands again behind it, lift it up, or just take it long from down on the floor. So as we sit tall, we're going to extend this left leg long and then bend. Extend it long and then bend. So again, it can be long onto the earth, sliding and bending. Long onto the earth and sliding and bending. So wherever you are, just do it for you. Extend one more time together. Bend one more time. Beautiful. Bring that foot down onto the earth. Give the leg a little shake. You should feel some nice warmth into those hips coming And, we've kind of run through the toes, the feet, the ankles, the knees even, and now into the hips. Should feel nice. We've done one very complicated, confusing twist. So we're going to take this and move up the body and do some more twists. So keeping the feet, I want you to take and just bring them a little bit wider, like hip distance apart, knees over the ankles. And we're going to start here sitting nice and tall. And we're going to take that right hand, bring it to the outside of that left knee, and left hand, we're going to bring it to the waist. Perfect. Sit nice and tall. And then draw the navel, the belly button in, and then twist to the left. We got these twists right this time. And then take the gaze over your left shoulder and just open up that space into the right ear and that right shoulder. Massage it. And then just slowly come back to center. And then from here, we're going to take that left hand to the outside of that left knee. Right hand comes to the hip. We're going to lengthen. And then we're going to twist to the right. Open up the heart. Lift the belly. Take the ribs and chest and shoulders. And just feel that, your gaze over that right shoulder, down that whole left side of your neck as well. It should feel good. A nice little lengthening of the neck. One more breath. And then just release, sliding back to center. Nice. So that twist kind of opening up at the waist a little bit, that lower back up through the spine. And then you can feel it into the heart center and the shoulders. Hands down on the knees. We're going to take and move into cow and cat. So lifting the chest, opening up that heart. That tail reaches behind us. And then slowly round your spine, tuck your chin, and reach your spine behind you. So almost like you're trying to touch the back of the chair with that rounded spine. Come back through, lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the tail behind you. And then again, round your spine. A few more rounds. This is such a great practice. Inhale, if you can find it, lift and open into cow. Exhale as you round into that cat. 2 more full rounds. Inhale, cow lifts and opens up that heart. And then exhale, rounds and get some space all into the back of the body. 1 more. Inhale, open up that heart. So good. And exhale, round into that whole spine. Perfect. Then from here, we're going to come back up. We're going to take the shoulders over the hips, sitting nice and tall. And we're going to take and bring these arms out to a T. Yeah, open up the chest, lift the pelvic floor. And then from here, we're going to take that right hand and we're going to take it across to the outside of the left knee. Good. And then we're going to open it back up. And we're going to take that left hand to the outside of the right knee and open it back up. So that's our motion and just kind of moving together, trying to coordinate the brain and the movement and just connecting right, left for all of us, including myself. So again, let's take a nice inhale and then take that right hand to the outside of that left knee. Beautiful. Open it back up. And then take that left hand outside of right knee. Open it back up. Right hand outside of left knee. Open it back up. And left hand outside of right knee. Perfect. Open it back up. 2 more rounds if you can. If you're getting tired and the arms feel like they can't do it anymore, then just bring them down. Keep going. We're going to take that right hand outside of left knee. Open it up, building strength, those back muscles, those core muscles. Left hand outside of right knee. That's 1. Yes, it is, for sure. Okay, we've got this. Let's do the other side 1 more time. Right hand outside of left knee. Lift it back up, open the heart a little bit. Last time, left hand to the outside of the right knee. Perfect. Now take the arms back up to the side, out to that nice T, and then bring the hands down alongside your body. Hello, shoulders. Yes, give them a little shake, shake-a-roo, shake it out. And then from here, sit nice and tall again. We're going to take that kind of warmth and those muscles that we just got engaged in the shoulders. And we're just going to take and begin with the right shoulder, and we're just going to take those nice circles, just like we did with the hips. We kind of got the muscles working and activated, and then we did some nice circles in those hips. Yeah, it should feel good. Let the head and neck relax. Beautiful, there it is. And then take and move this the other direction. Love it. Yeah. Good. Nice. And then from here, just let that arm dangle, give it a little shake. And then before we move to the other side, we're going to take that right arm, we're going to bring it out in front. Yeah, so we're kind of like touching the screen, touching the front of the room, but we're not rounding. Staying nice and tall. And then we're going to take this right arm up to the sky and just watch that space in the shoulder. It doesn't need to be tight. I want it to relax. And then take a nice inhale here, reach through the side body, and then just paint the front of the room with the fingertips and let that arm come down. Beautiful. Now we're going to take that arm and we're going to brush back up, kind of tucking the fingertips a little bit, big stretch into the front of the arms. And then brush the front of the room again. Perfect. So we're going to do that 3 more times. Full inhale, reaching us up. And then brush the front of the room as you exhale. Good. That's 1. Again, brush as you reach, tuck the fingertips a little bit up. And then painting the walls as you go down. 2. Perfect. 1 more as you lift. Beautiful. 1 more as you brush. Nice. And then just let that arm dangle down. Give that nice shoulder some love. And then we're going to come to the other side. So we're going to take that left arm, let it dangle. Sit tall. I'm going to keep reminding you of that, trying to get out of those behaviors of slouching. You want to sit tall and then just begin to circle that left shoulder one direction and relax the neck. And just tap into that gentleness to ourselves, gentleness to our practice and to our bodies. We can very easily get into our heads, get critical and judgmental. See if you can just let that go. I let go that I get right and left confused. I have to, and just move on. Switch directions. Feel the goodness of the movement into that left shoulder, but also relax the neck. Really nice. And then just let that arm dangle down. And then just 1 more thing. We're going to take that arm, let it dangle down. We're going to take it out in front. So that left arm out in front, reach, get the shoulder muscles kind of relaxing, but still engaging a little bit, right? Those lat muscles down alongside the side of your chest. Yeah, and then from here, take these arms, bring them up towards the sky, take and reach it. A little extra stretch, give space to the shoulder and the ear. Good. Now take a nice inhale, reach a little bit more, and exhale, brush down the front of the room. Tuck the fingers and inhale, sweep back up. Beautiful, brush the walls as you exhale, back down. 3 more. Inhale, reaching up, lift the belly. Exhale, brush the walls. Beautiful. 2 more. Brush the walls, exhale, relax into it. Last one. Inhale, sweeps that arm up. And exhale, releases that arm down. So good. Give that arm a little shake. Nice. Bring the other arm down, so both arms again are down alongside you. And this time, as we sit tall, we're going to take these arms out to a T, but then we're going to keep going, turning the palms up, reach the arms up to the sky. Yes, take a nice inhale there. Exhale out through the mouth. 2 more like that. Inhale. Out through the mouth. Exhale. 1 more. Nice cleansing breath as you exhale. Love it. So the arms are up to the sky now. We're going to take that right arm and cross it again, coming into a twist to the outside of that left knee. And this left arm is going to reach behind, maybe to the waist or into your lower back. We're going to take and lift nice and tall, and then again, twist to the left. Take your time, lift the belly, open up that heart. Don't overdo, just find a nice kind of massage of the breath. One more breath. Now we're going to sweep the arms up to the sky again as we unravel, getting that nice reach into the side body. Take a breath, that exhale. And then from here, take that left arm to the outside of that right knee, right hand to your waist or into your lower back. Lengthen and then twist to the left. Take your time. Take your time to just feel the body, connect to the body. One more breath here. Beautiful. And then come back up through center, taking the arms nice and long again. Get that nice stretch. And then this time turn the palms out and brush the sides of the walls with the fingertips, or let the feathers of your fingertips just drape down. Really nice. Good. Bring the hands onto your thighs and just pause for a moment. Soften the eyes. Just feel the body as it just regroups into that space of kindness, of gratitude, of gentleness, bringing us together here. Love it. So one more, we're going to take these arms, reach them back up to the sky. So out to the side and then up to the sky, nice and long. We're going to take and hook these thumbs today. And as we do, reach them a little bit longer. Get that stretch into the side body. Yeah, and then take a nice inhale here. And then take this over to the right a little bit. Don't go too far, just a nice stretch into the left side of your body, your ribs, your shoulders. Beautiful. Now come back up to center. Switch the hook of the thumbs. Take another breath and inhale. And then take this over to the left with the exhale. Again, it doesn't need to be big. I'd much rather see you kind of lifting that pelvic floor, getting some length into that right side of the body. One more breath. And then come back to center. Now before we move, we're going to take and reach the arms nice and long. And then from here, we're going to come and twist to the right. Take that right hand and across the body again. Left hand to that waist or into the lower back. Take an inhale when it comes to you. And then slowly, with awareness, twist to the left, opening this up. Good. Now we're going to keep moving. Unravel. Take the arms back up to the sky, just like we did before. And then take that left hand to the outside of that right knee. Right hand can come to your waist or into your lower back. Twist and open this up. Beautiful. Take the arms back up to the sky, moving a little bit more quickly. Beautiful. Take the hands and just brush, feather the walls, feather nature, feather the earth as you let the fingers come down. Love it. Bring the hands to the knees. And we're going to take 2 rounds of cow and cat. Lift the chest, tail behind you. Round as you get the spine behind you, tucking the chin. Ah, that feels good. And then again, lift the chest. And round into that cat. Now from here, we're going to come back up, shoulders over the hips. I'm going to turn to the side because it's sometimes easier to see. And I want you to take and bring these forearms down onto the thighs, the top of the legs. Yeah, and notice my back, my spine. It's not rounded and it's not kind of over inflection as we call it. I just want a nice neutral kind of extended spine. Yeah, and let the shoulders kind of melt away from the ears so you're letting that neck get long. And then from here, I like to interlace the fingers, that just sort of foundation there, like this. Yeah. And then from here, I just want you to let the head go. So just release it. So now there is a little bit of a rounding of the spine. There's a little bit of rounding at the shoulder blades and the shoulders and the neck. And we're just going to take 3 breaths here, finding those inhales. And those exhales. Relax the neck and head. And that exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And that exhale. Now from here, keeping the elbows onto the thighs or the knees, I want you again to find that long spine. So lengthening, the head lifts slightly, the neck is long. And we're going to take 3 breaths here to work on that pelvic floor, that core. So just listen for a second. The inhales, they kind of fill up the belly. And then the exhales, I really want you to take that belly and belly button and draw it to the spine. And kind of draw in a little contraction of the muscles. So together, we're going to do, let's do 5, just to stay really strong over these next couple of weeks. We're going to take a nice inhale, kind of fill up the belly, long spine. And then exhale, really draw the belly button to your spine. Nice. Inhale, fill up the belly. Exhale, draw the belly button to spine. You can feel the muscles around the back working. Inhale, open up that breath. Belly to spine, exhale. That's 3. Inhale, fill up the belly. Draw the belly button to spine, a nice contraction of the muscles. 1 more. Draw the belly to spine. Love it. Now from here, just relax a little bit. And we're going to take and move this into a forward fold. So if you have those cans of soup that I asked you to try and find or grab, you don't have to use them. It just really helps kind of lift you up, especially if you have any twitching in your lower back or discomfort in your lower back. We don't need to get that irritated by overdoing. So really just take care of what your body has going on and just honor it, please. Be gentle with it, right? That theme. So from here, we're going to take and bring one hand, the right hand if you like, down. It can come to the earth or the blocks. It's the same thing. And then let the left hand come down as well. And then from here, just let yourself kind of hang. So kind of shimmy a little bit. Find where it is for you that you might be gripping and where you can relax yourself a little bit more. Move these. Yeah, so as you do that, you may gently rock a little side to side. Relax into the hips, the lower back, into all the vertebrae of the spine, the neck, the shoulders. And just take 2 more breaths here. Just calm the mind wherever you are. You can also have your forearms onto the thighs and just drape a little bit more. So all these different ways to find these movements together. Now, if your hands are down onto the earth, slide the forearms back to the knees. And that belly button to spine action that we found earlier, draw that in. So lengthen the spine again. Slide the hands back to the knees. And then lift your chest up. Shoulders are over the hips again. Ooh, should feel good. That blood flowing, that inversion that we just took of a forward fold. Really nice. I'm stepping on a dog ear. Okay, we have to get up to standing. So I want us to just find your way. Make sure there's nothing around you. I have a red-headed dachshund Jackson right here, so I have to make sure not to trip on him. So just be careful and then find your way up to standing. When you get up, just kind of shake it out a little bit. Just move the hips a little bit. Nice. And then we're going to come and stand behind the chair. So as you stand behind the chair, just make sure it's solid onto the mat or the floor, wherever you are. Just make sure it's not going to slip. And then I want you to stand behind it. Stand really tall. Let these shoulders circle. So I'm going to just take and do this with you. Circle the shoulders like we did when we started, up on the shoulders, and just relax the neck. And then just take them the other direction. Nice. And then from here, same thing. We're going to move into the feet. I know I'm working a little bit on kind of getting those feet activated, keeping them movable. Fingertips on the chair. And then we're going to take and we're going to roll that right ball of the foot. We're going to lift the heel and just roll up onto it. So the foot is still on the earth, the knee is bending, and we're actively lifting the heel. Perfect. Now bring that heel back down. And again, we're going to do that 2 more. Roll to the ball of the foot. Feel, I want you to lift the belly, and then heel comes back down. Good. 1 more like that. Roll to the ball of the foot, active, and then heel comes down. Nice. Now, we're going to come to the left side. Roll to the left foot, stand tall, and then heel comes down. Good. 3 more. Roll to the ball of the foot, stand tall, open up the heart, and heel comes back down. 2 more. Roll to the ball of the foot, active, heel comes down, push into the earth. 1 more. Roll to the ball of the foot, and then heel comes down. So again, if you're in bed, you can still do this, lifting and pointing the feet. Just make whatever movements and just honor moving your body. It's all good. We're doing it together. So now from here, I'm going to get a little bit more active. We're going to march with that. So hands can be on the chairs. If you feel confident and you're not going to use the chair, that's totally fine. Just keep yourself safe. I'm going to use the chair because I'm a little clumsy. So we're going to start, we're going to take and roll up onto both balls of the feet. Now you might find you want to use the chair. Now as you do, I want you to really lift out of your body. And then from here, we're going to drop the right heel. And then we're going to lift and drop the left heel. There's the march. So switching, right heel drops, left heel lifts. And right heel lifts, left heel drops. Good. So just find that marching. Keep it slow and connected. Move as you like, back and forth. Notice if you've begun to slump, which we have that kind of our mind goes to our legs and feet. See if you can stay tall. Watch the balance and just a couple of more seconds. Zip up the inner thighs. 3. Stay marching if you can. 2. And 1. Bring both heels down, really nice. And just rock a little bit forward and back. Just feel those soles of the feet. Now, from here, we're going to bring the hands down onto those legs. And we're going to take and step that right foot back. So similar motion, we've done a little bit of that this week where you're still on the ball of that foot. I've been doing it in all of my classes. So not just chair, but in my vinyasa and the gentle class. That right foot is back, heel is lifted, ball is on the earth. Now lift the chest here and push into that heel. Get that nice stretch up the back of the leg. Should feel good. Nice. Now that left foot is planted, that left knee over the ankle. Your body is strong here. And we're going to roll up onto the ball of that right foot a little bit more and then sit back into the heel. Okay, we're going to do that 5 times or as much as you feel you can do. Roll up and then sit back down. That's 2. Again, roll up, building strength into the left hip, stay balanced, and back down into that heel. 2 more, lift the heart, and down into the heel. 1 more, that left leg is working. Down into that heel. Whew, that feels nice. Now, we're going to take a little stretch here. So that right foot, I want you to step it in about, a foot or so the heel comes down onto the earth. I often do this pose. I think it's a great pose. Nice kind of upside down V. And then I want you to just push into the back foot, push into the heel, lift your chest. And then that left hip bone sit bone kind of rolls back a little bit, right hip rolls forward a little bit, just to find evenness, and then fold over the back of the chair. Yeah, so you're over the chair, you're going to feel a nice stretch of the back of the left leg. You can bring your forearms down. You can even bring the hands down to the chair. Take a breath, take a few breaths. If this is really big stretch, then just find a spot. I always say that sweet spot. It's that balance of effort and ease. Staying for 3 more breaths. And 2 more. And 1 more. Love it. So then the hands slide back up to the chair. You're going to soften or bend that left knee a little bit. and come back up. And from here, gaze is out in front. We're going to take that right leg, step forward. And then Ancella said she needed this. Shake it out. Shake out the hips. Let it go. From that work into the hips, that stretch of the leg, just kind of move it around a little bit. Nice. The dog just looked at me and said, what are you doing? All right, let's go back. We have to do the other side. So standing nice and tall. We're going to take that left leg. We're going to step it back, hands on the chair for balance. And I'm stepping on the dog. Yeah, and just find that right knee over that right ankle. The ball of that left foot, it's lifted. So you have some nice space into the legs. There's a little effort here. The balance is out in front. And really plant down into that right foot, but also draw that energy back up to your body, back up to your kind of center core. And then here we're going to move, right? So for 5 or as many as you can do, roll up onto the ball of that left foot and take your heart forward, open up that heart, and then sit back down. There's that nice energy up the back of the left leg. And again, roll up, draw the belly in, lift the heart, and sit back down. That's 2. So 3 more if you've got it. Roll back up, strong right leg, and back down. 2 more, and back down. Nice, I can feel my legs working here, building strength. 1 more, and back down. Good, now from here we're gonna come into that stretch. So we're gonna take this left foot and we're just gonna step it forward again. So the heel of that left foot is on the earth for these. And we're gonna have standing kind of tall for a moment, just getting that nice lift out of the hips. Take, and then slowly as you lengthen, begin to fold forward over the chair. Let that right hip roll back slightly and that left hip roll forward. Nice juicy stretch down the back of that right leg. And just take your time, find what's right for you. So you can stay higher. You might then bring the hands down onto the seat of the chair, depending on what chair you have. If you're in bed, you can always take this right leg up to the sky and wrap your hands behind it. That's another great pose. Maybe I should do yoga in bed next week. Show you some work that we could do on the floor from our beds. If you like that idea, send me a message. Take just 2 more breaths again. Feel that up the back of the right leg, strong foundation of the core. 1 more breath. Beautiful, really nice. Now, slowly, hands can come back to the chair. Lift yourself up. And then from here, soften and step forward. And same thing, shake it out. Yeah, just let the hips, lower back, just let the body move a little bit. Perfect. Nice. So before we come down to seated, I want us to come into a downward facing dog. So we did a lot of work leading up to these standing poses. So just that movement of the whole body. So we did sort of the first 3/4 of the class in the chair. So this downward dog, I just have to say, I want you to be careful at home that the chair doesn't slip and slide forward. So make sure it's really sturdy, or I'm just going to show you, I don't know how it'll show, but you can take the chair and kind of put it to a wall so that the front of the chair is to the wall. And then here you're going to get my bum. You can kind of know that the chair is secure there. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself, please. So downward dog on the chair. Hands can come to the back, and then just slowly walk yourself out. Nice stretch of the back of the body. You can also move to a kitchen counter or a table and do it there. Right, Jade? Come here. So just allow yourself that space in the spine, up the back of the legs. And then let the feet be a little bit wider than your hips and just bend one knee, bend the other. Let the head go. All right. And just take a few breaths here. Explore the back of your body. And as I said, you can do this on the chair. You can move to a dining table, just that edge, the counter, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be this chair. Good. And then from here, we're going to take a nice inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Two more like that. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and that exhale. Beautiful. Now, as you move, we're going to just take that gaze forward very slowly to come out of this. Just walk the feet back up. Stand nice and tall. Yeah, feels good. And then as we stand tall, just take and let the hands maybe come down alongside you. You can stay on the chair if you like and just open up that heart. And just feel your body standing here, rooted into the earth. If you're seated, same thing. Just sit tall, open up the heart. And just pause into the goodness right now. This heartfelt goodness, this gratitude, this grace. But this week, this gentleness, as we move through this new week again, just new territory for all of us. Just feel gentleness towards yourself, towards those around you, and out into the world. Next week, I think it'll be patience. So as we take, we're going to come back and sit into our chairs if you're standing. Nice. Good. Make sure. Yeah. Oh, that feels good. Nice. And then just from here, find that you're going to sit tall again. And just one more little movement with the legs, soles of the feet underneath you. We did it earlier. We're just going to do it again. So we're going to take and let the soles of the feet turn to each other and let the knees open. Yeah. And sit tall here. This Baddha Konasana. And you can always lean forward a little bit, kind of opening up the hips. But I'm very cautious just for balance. So just make sure you just take care of yourself. Let these hips just open up. Taking 3 breaths here, just soft inhales and exhales. Again, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Bring the hands to the outside of the knees and then just let those soles of the feet come back onto the earth. And I encourage to slide back into that chair. It should feel good. Yeah. Just let yourself kind of embrace the back of the chair. Palms can come down onto your lap or palms can be up. And just pause here. I'm going to take a few minutes just taking a nice seated meditation or breath as I just remind you to breathe, remind you to let go. And just feel the breath inside you. Feel the inhales and exhales, filling you up, releasing you out. Soften your face and your neck. And just be you right here, right now, together. Just feel the warmth in your heart as you just tap in to that gentleness that we need right now with ourselves and with others. Just find that gratitude of being able to come together in this form. Just feel the breath. Feel the present moment. Feel the gift of right here, right now. Relaxing your body, relaxing your mind, and just finding that sweet, gentle spot inside you, that kind spot, that peaceful spot. And then ever so slowly and softly bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra. Sit tall again. Nice length of the spine, length of the neck. And then as we bow in, we bow into ourselves, we bow into each other, and just pause there. Again, this kind of theme, this mantra today of kindness, of gentleness. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. A practice of gratitude. Moving with your heart full with love to yourself and to others. Take a nice inhale as you lift your head. Exhale out through the mouth. And today, finishing with the peace chant, Om Shanti 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 Om. Take a nice inhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take an inhale. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Thank you so much. We'll be doing chair yoga Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every week, 12 to 1 o'clock. That is my goal. That is my plan. And again, any suggestions, let me know. Also, I really it encourages me to know you're out there. You can type in, say thank you, or say hello to the dogs, or tell a friend. And again, any suggestions you might have, I'm really open to it. This has been really so wonderful, getting me to my practice, getting you to your practice. So we're really, really reaching out and helping each other. So tell your friends, get them on Facebook. I know Facebook is funny, but what a great time we're having here. So I'm going to come close. Nice. Oh my gosh, look at all these lovely Kim. Hi. So I hope you enjoyed class today. Hi, Jackson. And my mother actually did chair yoga, one of the pre-recorded ones, she told me this morning. So I thought that was really a gift. I actually got pretty teared up. So anyway, I really am so grateful for all of you. Hi, Teresa. Namaste.